Grocery stores will hate me for exposing these lies. I won't mention any companies though, because I don't want them coming after me. The veggies in the store look like food, but they don't taste like it. They lack the nutritional value of real homegrown food. Not to mention, their veggies are dry and they make us think that every single veggie needs to be cooked. Take asparagus for an example. This is the fern right here, covered with water. When I shake it, the water drops down. But in the spring, I eat these asparagus raw. I snap them right off and snack on them. Raw asparagus from my garden is sweet, juicy, and isn't stringy at all. One of the worst things about store-bought fruits and veggies is that they're coated with preservatives. You think you're buying just grapes, but really you're buying grapes and whatever preservative they decide to poison them with. My grapes, I can just grab right off the vine. I don't need to worry if they're safe or not. I can just enjoy them for their incredible flavor.
Wow.
The stores want you to think that a tomato is just a tomato, but that just isn't the truth. At the food store, there are a couple different tomatoes if you're lucky. There's a beefsteak one and some small cherry tomatoes. In reality, there are thousands of varieties of tomatoes, different colors, different shapes, different sizes with a host of different uses. When you grow your own food, you can grow any of them. The varieties they sell are all about shipping, packaging, and shelf life, instead of about flavor and nutritional value. The blueberries I grow in my garden pack so much flavor to them, are so sweet, and have such a strong blueberry essence to them. The blueberries from the store have the color of blueberries, the shape of blueberries, but when you taste them, they're just sour and flavorless. And don't even get me started about ripe fruit. My peaches I grab right from the tree when they're perfectly ripe and bite right into them. They're so juicy, so sweet, and so delicious. The peaches from the store are rock hard. They can't harvest fresh peaches and ship them, they would get crushed. Choosing a good melon from the food store can be a nightmare because they pick them so early. When you grow your own melons, you can pick them at the ideal time. Right when this thing is easy enough that it comes right off just like that, this is going to be a perfect cantaloupe. Let's slice into it and see how good it is. The smell is incredible. Let's drop this down so we can slice it open and get a taste of it. This thing is going to be incredible. Look at the color. Now that's ripe food. That's a nice looking melon. Let's slice it though and just try it real quick. Cut a piece like this. And then we'll take these seeds out. If you're growing a good heirloom or open pollinated variety, you can even save these seeds and grow the same melon next year from a melon you've already grown. Let's get a taste. This is real food. So sweet. When you grow it yourself, you know it's safe. You can even give it to your dogs. What do you think, boy? Want a piece of melon? This guy loves his fresh melon right from the garden. He knows it's good stuff. So sweet and so delicious. What do you think, boy? Better than from the food store, huh? My tomatoes, I can allow them to ripen on the vine and grab them at the perfect time. Look at that tomato, the mushroom basket. And I could snack on them right from the plant. The ones from the store are picked way before they're ripe, so they have a longer shelf life. Veggies from the store are often grown in greenhouses. It's much easier to grow food in a controlled environment. Fruits and veggies grown in the natural sun have higher levels of antioxidants, such as vitamin C, flavonoids, and carotenoids. Veggies grown in the sun also have stronger flavor and aroma. The cucumbers I grow are packed with so much flavor and have such a strong smell that when I crack one open in the house, the whole entire house starts to smell like cucumbers. Slice into a cucumber from the store and you could barely smell it with your face right next to it. Can you trust that the food is organic from the store if it says organic? And what even is organic these days? One of my favorite teachers, Bill Mollison, would say, the only way to truly get organic food is to grow it yourself. New kinds of sprays and practices are being labeled organic every year, and the word is just becoming more and more stained and stretched from the truth. When I grow my own food, I know exactly what kind of fertilizers I'm using and what kind of preventative measures. There's no doubt about the safety and the quality. Some of the fruits from the grocery store taste pretty good, like the organic Honeycrisp apples. But You can grow your own Honeycrisp apples at home organically, and you don't even need a lot of space. Look how small this tree is, and it's loaded with fruit. And look at the size of this tree. I only put it in a few years ago. It might be relatively small, but it's still loaded with apples. This one's the Honeycrisp too. We can just grab one right off the tree and snack on it. Not only are these apples higher quality than the store-bought ones, but they taste 1,000 times better. There is nothing better than a fresh, organic Honeycrisp apple right off the tree. Let me show you what some natural food looks like and where I go when I want food. It's not to the grocery store, it's out to the backyard. Check out this apple. Look how much food is on such a small tree, and look at the color of these. You cannot beat food this local, this homegrown. I mean, it's the best food in the world. I like to say that not even kings can eat food this good. The only way to do it is simply to grow it yourself. Right next to it over here too, look, fresh tomatoes. Nice ripe ones. We can grab one and snack on it. These varieties, you just can't get them from the store. I gotta show you some squash too. Kind you would never see in the food store, but it's one of my all-time favorite flavored squash. Look at this thing. It looks incredible, isn't it? So beautiful, but it tastes amazing too. There's a few younger ones here. And then right next to me, there's even more. Look at this back here. Incredibly abundant. And there's even more on the other side. There's two more of them right here. They almost look like they're connected. And then right below me, this is the zucchini, my favorite variety, the Costado Romanesco. You won't see this thing in stores. The only way to get this great Italian heirloom is to plant the seed and grow it yourself in your own backyard. Here's a bigger version of an apple tree. If you have the space, you can get even more apples. The stuff is organically grown too, so one of the hard parts is keeping the critters out. They know how high quality this food is too. And then come over here. We've got some more tomatoes, an awesome variety, absolutely loaded. And you'll notice there's some other stuff growing on it. Look at this. These are cucamelons. They're really unique flavored, Mexican gherkins. You won't find these in the store, but they're a really fun snack to just grab. Incredibly crunchy, good flavor to them, and pretty awesome. When you grow your own garden, you could even grow your own loofahs. We'll dry this thing out and then use it in the shower in the future. So it's not just about growing your own food. You can grow all different kinds of stuff in your own backyard. I love growing my own persimmons too. You might think, I can get persimmons in the store, but they only sell the Fuyu ones. Those are the hard persimmons. This one right here, this is an American persimmon. You have to wait for them to get really soft, and when they're ripe, they are as good as honey, they're as soft as honey, and there's nothing like it. Ready in November, but when you grow your own stuff, I mean, there's no limit on what you can grow. There are so many additional fringe benefits that come from growing your own food instead of just going to the store to get it. You'll get some physical activity, going out there, getting your hands dirty, putting a little work in that you get paid for like massively at the end. It's good to get out there. It's also nice to be out in the sun, catch some rays, get some of that vitamin D. And it's also fantastic to be more in touch with nature, to be out there, to like have your hand in the food that you're eating. When it comes down to it, grocery stores are all about making money. I understand that. I don't blame them. I still think that they're providing a great service for everyone to have some fresh food to be able to grab. What I'm saying is you should try to grow some of your own food. I'm not saying that you shouldn't buy food from the grocery store or that you have to grow all your food. Just a little bit will make a difference. Allow you to get in touch with nature, to taste some real quality food, and also to kind of supplement your diet with super nutrient-packed food, like the good stuff. Corporations are really just in it for themselves. The whole thing is designed to make money, so I think you owe it to yourself to give yourself the opportunity to try to have some fresh, homegrown organic food, and to be able to share that with your dog or your family or just other people around you. It's just so much fun. I know it's not easy when you first get started, but when it comes down to it, usually the things that are worth it aren't that easy. That's today's video, growers. Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed it. We hope you got something out of it. Tuck has been with me the whole time down here, the young king. So make sure you spam some hearts down low for this guy. Our whole mission with Team Grow is to get people growing their own food at home, and then to share the passion and the love for growing their own food with other people. Then it becomes exponential, the growth of Team Grow. Then it becomes compounding. And then there's so many people in their backyards growing their own food, more people in touch with nature, and we can just grow a better future for everyone around us. Me and Tuck wanted to send a thank you to one of our new channel members, Scott Crothers. Thanks for being a part of Team Grow. Thanks for having your hand in everything we're doing out here. Me and Tuck also wanted to mention that if you enjoyed this video, hit the like button and do not forget to share this with your friends. Maybe someone who needs to hear the message of growing their own food at home. This is our passion. We just, nothing brings us more joy than growing food, sharing it with other people, and then having them grow their own food, and then they message back like, oh my gosh, I thought strawberries were supposed to taste like that when I had them at the store. Then I grew them myself. It's like I never had a strawberry before. So we want to share that same experience with other people. We had a blast. We hope you guys enjoyed the video. Tuck and James will be back at you again real soon. We out.